What's up, YouTube? It is me, Matt Haynes, with Blow Your Mind Magic, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a couple of forces that I use whenever I perform my magic tricks, okay? The deck that I'm using is the America the Beautiful playing deck by Sickle, and so, let's just jump right in, shall we? So the most important thing to know in a force is you have to know which card is on top of the deck, because that's the card you're going to force the spectator to choose, which in this case happens to be the Ace of Clubs. Alright, so the first force, you put Ace of Clubs on top. They say stop, you go stop. Alright. My cards are kind of sticky. And the card that they stop on happens to be the Ace of Clubs. Let's see that one more time. Stop. Take the card you picked, and the card that they think they picked is the Ace of Clubs. And how I do that is, once again, I know the card on top of the deck is the Ace of Clubs, works with any card, and you put that there, and you riffle through the deck, and they say stop. You go, okay. And then you pull these out while applying pressure to the top card, as you'll see, and that comes out, and that falls on top like that, and while they think that that's the card they told you to stop on, really, it's the top card. One more time, it's just they tell you when to stop. You cover it up with your hand as to make sure they don't see what's happening. Just like that. Alright. Another one, the one that I used in the last trick, is where I take top card. You gotta know what it is first. Whether that's sneaking a peek while fanning out the cards or whatever it is you have to do. And you go to riffle through the deck, and you say, alright, tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay? Now, tell me when to stop again. They say stop. You go, alright. Now, you controlled where I stopped, thus you control the card that you pick, okay? Now, memorize it. But this is really the top card. And what I'm doing there is, when I riffle through the deck the first time, they say stop, I'm turning over these cards, putting the card I want them to pick, the top card, as the card underneath that little packet. And then when I do it again, underneath the face-up cards, and they say stop, what I'm really doing is flipping that first, you can kind of see it there with that break, flipping the first packet back over, thus making the first face-down card from the middle of the deck the card that was on top. People usually don't see what you're doing. It's very effective. And then the last force I'm going to show you today is, I don't really know how to, doesn't really have a name, but basically, you riffle through and they tell you to stop, and you go, alright, now, remember, straighten these up, remember this card, I'll mark that card, and then, basically, this card is really the top card, and if you saw what I did there, then that's good for you. Basically, you're supposed to, when I said, remember that card, you're supposed to explain the trick. So they say stop, and you stop, and you take the top half, and you say, are you sure? And they go, yeah. And then you place the top half of the deck down first, making this the top card. Place the bottom half on top of that, and tell them you're marking the card they selected. When really, the card they selected, happens to be the top card. When you put that there, though, you explain the trick to them, and as you're doing that, their mind just kind of gradually forgets what just happened right in front of their face. And the card that they pick out is the top card. Alright guys, that's all from me for today, and as to uploading, I'm going to try and upload one a day, depending on, if I have any available tricks for that day. In which case I don't, I'll just go find a new one to show you guys. And, thank you for watching, subscribe for more magic, and leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't, I don't really care, it's up to you really. And comment question of the video, not of the day, the video, is who's your favorite magician? So just leave that in the comments, and oh, also, before I forget, leave any comments on how I can improve my videos in the comment section. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.